Welcome to Square One Games. My name is Exonovan and this is my road to completion guide for Darksiders Genesis. In this series, I will show you how to unlock every single trophy this game has to offer, and I really hope you enjoy the run. A few quick announcements before we get started. Number one, check the description and my pinned comment for a full video timeline in case you need to skip around to a specific part of the guide. Number two, if I have to make a correction, I will leave a note in my pinned comment or insert a new video into the series. Videos that contain corrections will always be labeled with decimal numbers. Number three, I monitor my comments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so if you have any questions about this guide or any other guides on the channel, let me know immediately by leaving a comment. I will respond to you as quickly as possible. Number four, there is one item in this game that's extremely difficult to get, and we need this item to unlock the Platinum Trophy. I suggest you watch the end of episode 2 now and gauge whether or not you think you have the patience to get it. I'll provide a link for episode 2 in the description and my pinned comment so you can preview what it takes to get this item. That's all my announcements. Enjoy the guide. This game has a lot to memorize in terms of controls, so let's go over some basics. Press R1 plus L1 to use the horse. Hold L1 to show additional HUD elements. On the left, you can see how many souls, Boatman's coins, and Trickster keys you have. On the right, you can see how many abilities we have with the current character we're using. Each ability has a corresponding button, so holding L1 plus any of the buttons will perform that ability. Under the abilities menu is the right thumbstick icon, which you can rotate to pull up the enhancement wheel. We'll need to collect all the enhancements for both characters to unlock trophies later in the game. Now let's take a closer look at the HUD. In the top left, we have the health and wrath bars for both characters. Health bars are green and wrath bars are yellow. Wrath is consumed each time an ability is used, and each ability costs a different amount of wrath. In the bottom right, we have a list of commands we can perform. I'll explain the bottom left part of the HUD later, but for now, just know that you can use potions by pressing down on the D-pad. If you need to switch between characters, hold down L1 and press X. Use this time to practice until you feel comfortable enough with the controls to continue. Press options to pull up the main menu and select collection. We currently have two Wrath abilities, Strife Shadow Clone and War's Blade Geyser. We'll need to collect all the abilities for both characters to unlock trophies later on in the game. If you look further down, you'll notice we have Strife Standard Shot as well. Now select Quest from the main menu and you'll see that we already have credit for Master of Strife and Master of War. All future progress for quests that we participate in are logged here.
Looks like the battle's been going on for a while.
The front walls still hold. Samael's forces will be drawn there, weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait. Are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call. But that doesn't sound like you.
It's strategic.
Right.
This type of chest grants us random amounts of souls, which can be used to purchase items, upgrades, cores, and even new attacks from merchants. Destroy as many objects in the environment as you can to pick up additional souls. We'll need these souls for later in the guide. Kill every enemy you come in contact with to increase the chance of getting creature cores. There are two types of cores, major and minor. Creature cores are random drops from enemies, so don't rely on my gameplay to dictate when you pick up certain cores. There is a trophy for collecting all 67 creature cores, and even though this part of the game is random, I can assure you that you will be able to collect them all. The only one that will give you an issue is the one that I talked about during the introduction of this video. Again, I highly encourage you to watch the end of episode 2 to see if you have the patience to pick up that core. There are 3 trophies tied to collecting Boatman coins. Mint 1 for collecting 50 Boatman coins, Mint 2 for collecting 200 Boatman coins, and Mint 3 for collecting all the Boatman coins. The description for Mint 3 is very misleading because it says you have to collect all the Boatman coins, but there are more Boatman coins in the game than what's needed to pop the trophy. By my count, you have to collect roughly 350 Boatman coins to pop the Mint 3 trophy. The reason I say roughly 350 Boatman coins is because each time I've practiced this game, my trophy has never popped when I pick up the 350th Boatman coin. I don't know if this is a glitch or just a weird delay that they have on when this trophy pops, but just know this may happen to you too when you play this game. To ensure that you get the Mint 3 trophy, I'll be collecting way more coins in this guide than what's necessary to pop the trophy. Now obviously, as soon as you unlock the Mint 3 trophy, you can stop collecting coins. Let's talk about maps. Maps are basically worthless in this game because they don't show your location in relation to the items you're trying to collect. With that said, I will still pick up the maps just in case you want to reference them, but I will not be pulling maps up for this guide. I've also experienced a glitch before where the items I've collected are not showing up on the map's legend, which of course leads to confusion, which is another reason why I will not be showing maps during this guide. Trust me, you will be able to follow my gameplay way easier than looking at a map every few minutes. Anytime you enter a zone like this, the horse cannot be used. You'll need to kill all the enemies to advance further into the mission or reveal a special reward. The special reward for this zone is Earhtsplitter.
All right, some action already.
A simple warm-up. Which side are these demons on?
How should we know? They all look the same. Sorry, that was insensitive.
Equip Earthsplitter by holding L1 and rotate the right thumbstick. Healthstone shards can be collected to increase HP limits for Strife and War. Outlaw Healthstone shards will improve Strife's HP, and Conqueror's Healthstone shards will improve War's HP.
That's a long way down.
Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
Well, yeah, just like that.
Gates will block your path until you offer the correct amount of souls to open them.
Mission was thin. I don't like it.
Nor do I. Perhaps the Council trusts will make do.
Or the Testaments. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
For now, our concern is with Samael, if he's still alive.
I guarantee whoever's attacking Sammy is underestimating.
We won't.
Completing specific tasks will allow you to earn additional rewards, explore new areas such as the Boatman's Labyrinth, and unlock trophies. These tasks can be tracked from the quest menu. We need to destroy both ballistas during this mission to open a new area in the Boatman's Labyrinth and unlock additional rewards. You can see that I just completed a quest that always shows up on the right hand side of the screen. You will also complete this quest as long as you're killing all the enemies in this mission. Wrathstone shards can be collected to increase wrath limits for strife and war. Outlaw Wrathstone shards work for strife, and Conqueror's Wrathstone shards work for war. Press R2 to grapple across large gaps using the ghost hook.
Fight on!
Samael certainly knows how to make an impression.
How much you think those big old lava towers cost? I'd like to get some for my place.
Why not ask the Lord of Blackstone Keep?
Another trophy!
Trickster keys are used to open trickster doors. You can find trickster keys laying around in the environment or in the following ways: completing specific quests, purchase them from VULGRIM, or purchase them from the battle arena. You need to glide to reach 3 Boatman coins hanging over the gap. Hold down X to glide. If you want to glide longer, spam the X button. Don't worry if you miss one of the coins. I'll show you how to double back to this spot in just a few seconds. If you missed any of the coins from earlier, you can double back to that spot by going north. You can open item chests to recover health, wrath, and ammo. Some coins are tricky to get because of the controls and the camera angles. This is another reason why I've decided to collect more coins than what's specified by the trophy's description. So, if you're struggling to reach a coin, skip it and move on with the guide. You'll have plenty of opportunities to collect coins that are easier to reach.
Here, way up onto the outer wall.
More climbing. Ever consider wearing some lighter gear? What in the hell?
A hollow fiend! Get back!
This is the first boss fight of the game. Very simple strategy here. When the lava comes out of the ground, you can just jump out of the way or dodge to avoid it. When the wave of fire comes at you, you'll have to jump that to stay safe. When the little enemies come out, you can shoot them using strife, or you can switch to war and take them out with the sword. The best way to avoid the fireballs is to stay at the back of the boss arena so you have plenty of time to move out of the way. Shooting enemies consecutively with strife builds up a hot streak. You can see the hot streak in the bottom of the screen underneath the boss's health bar. During a hot streak, you'll be able to shoot quicker, deal additional damage, plus you'll get an infinite amount of special ammo during this time. You'll see that when my hot streak is over, I have no charge shot left, but as soon as the hot streak starts, I'm still able to fire off charge shots against the boss. So you can use this to your advantage if you run out of special ammo.
There aren't more of those.
We've delayed long enough. We must reach Samael soon.
Door that particular.
Samael sent us here for a reason. Let's discover why. This is why we're here. We knew we needed it.
Yeah? And just what is it?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Look in the bottom left corner of the screen and press up on the D-pad to switch from the Ghost Hook to the Vorpal Blade. Lock on to both crystals and throw the Vorpal Blade to solve the puzzle. This is a Trickster door. Each door requires a different amount of Trickster Keys to open it. We currently have 2 Trickster Keys, so open the door and loot the treasure inside. Notice how the 2 crystals are stacked and connected by small symbols. Anytime you see this configuration, you'll need to charge the blade to keep the crystals active for a longer period of time. To solve this puzzle, lock on to the fire first and then both torch stands. Throw the Vorpal Blade at the fire. It will then carry that fire and light both torch stands to reveal a new path. At the end of each episode, I will always show the progress that we've made for that mission. You can see here that we have 19 of 19 Boatman coins, 8 of 8 upgrades, we have 2 Trickster Keys, and we've opened 1 Trickster door. You can see that I have 4 of the 6 creature cores for this particular mission. You may have 4 as well, you may only have 2, some of you may have all 6. It does not matter how many creature cores you're missing, just keep following the guide and you'll be able to get the ones you're missing later on. Claim the rewards for the following 2 quests, Engine of Destruction and Break the Siege. This will net you 3 Boatman coins and 400 souls. If you're finding it hard to memorize the controls for this game, go into your options menu and turn on the input guide. VULGRIM is a merchant that sells us things that benefit our journey. You should have enough souls and coins to purchase the following: 2 Trickster Keys, 2 Conqueror's Healthstone shards, and 2 Outlaw's Healthstone shards. And that's going to wrap up this episode. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Be good.
Many great things for so few souls. It's only money. Do be careful with yourselves.
If you enjoy my videos and would like to support my work, you can do so at Patreon. I offer a ton of rewards from behind the scenes coverage, RTC visual guides and workbooks, even early video access. Monthly pledges start at $1 a month, and for those of you who support me already, I greatly appreciate it.